Hi everybody, it's Nicole right here. I want to show you a quick tutorial on this WordPress pop-up plugin. It's the WP Super pop-up plugin. It's very handy for popping up onto your WordPress blog when a reader first comes to your blog, so that hopefully you can capture their contact information. It can go on to your list and you can continue to communicate with them well beyond their initial introduction to your blog. So we're going to talk about the WP Super Pop-Up plugin here in a second. You'll see it here on the site, the WordPress.org site, and I also want to show you what it looks like on the blog. Let's see if I hit refresh. There you go. So you'll see that it will pop up. You can collect information, then they will hit submit, and you'll send them to another screen to see something else, or this screen will just disappear and then they will be able to read your content. I have mine set so that, of course, it's not mandatory that they enter their information, and if they click on the background, it disappears. Okay, so let's take a look at how we would get to the pop-up plugin. You are going to log in to your back of the admin area of your blog and go to plugins, add new. We're going to type in WP Super Pop-Up plugin, search, and we'll see it come up on the top. Of course, I already have it installed, but if I did not, you'd see an install now. You would click on the install now, and then the next screen you'd be able to click on activate. So then you would activate the pop-up plugin, and then you'll see it over here on your sidebar where you can adjust the settings. So here we're going to adjust the settings. Of course, we want to enable it. We do not want it enabled on mobile browsers because sometimes pop-ups might not function properly on the mobile devices. And here you can set the path. So do you want it to show up on all the pages when someone enters? Are there certain pages you do not want it to show up on? Or you can set it to only show up on certain pages. So, they give you all the options there. You can decide how often you would like to show the pop-up. So you can show it every 30 days when the person visits, once a week when they visit, or I like to show it the first 3 visits. That way they get the idea that I want to collect their information, but of course it doesn't annoy them so that they never come back to the site if it pops up every page for every time they visit. So pop-up content, what is going to be showing in your pop-up, you can pull it from a URL. You can create it right here in the page, and I've shown you you have a lot of options for that. The what you see is what you get content, or what I've done, the one that I showed you in the beginning of the video, is from HTML that I've pulled from a ready-made form template in Aweber, which is also going to help us create our list. So I'm going to show you where this piece comes from in just a second. The last part I want to show you is the visual effects. You can control how whether or not the person can see the content behind the pop-up box. So you can set that to 0, they can't see it at all, or to 1, and so it's just very clear. You can control the size of your pop-up box, really dependent on what size template you use, how much text and graphics and so forth you have in the pop-up. And you can also create a delay. So when a person first comes to your page, you want to give them a few seconds to kind of get hooked into your material, and then show the pop-up so that they like the material and they'll enter their information. And then the pop-up speed, and you can play with all of these until you get it just right. And whether or not you want to be able to close the pop-up by clicking on the background, so then a person doesn't have to enter their information to get rid of it. They can still read your content even if they don't want to enter their email address. And so you'll create all those settings, enter your information, and click Save the Changes and reset the cookies. I like to do that so that when I go to the page to test it, because I only have it set, for the first 3 tries, of course, so you can get to see what it looks like. So let's take a look at where this Aweber HTML code comes from. You would log into your Aweber account and go to Sign Up Forms. This is the form that I've already created, but I'm going to show you here. If you click on Create a Sign Up Form, there are templates already built in. So you can select templates. You can add fields, phone number and address, and you can customize this a lot, change the size, change the color, change the form. So there's a lot of different options for that. Once you do that, you would click through to settings, whether or not you want to have a thank you page or where they go to another page when they've completed the information. And then there are also some advanced settings, and you can also set it so that if they're logged into Facebook on their computer, that the fields will already they will auto-populate, which might be nice. And then you can go to publish. You must save the form before you publish it. I'm going to go back actually to the one that is already set up, and I'm going to show you where we get the HTML code from. So there's the publish. I will install my form. You click on that and you're going to get the snippet, which is this piece. You'll copy that and paste it into here. And so once you've copied and pasted that into here and you hit Save the Changes, you will have the pop-up screen that I showed you that popped up on my blog. Okay, so I hope this has been helpful for you, how to create one of those cool pop-up forms on the blog so that you can capture information from folks who are reading your blog, and you can continue and stay in contact with them and develop a real relationship with them. So I'll be giving tutorials on a few more pop-up plugins that will help your blog stand out from all the rest. Stay tuned for those. Thanks. Bye.